Sigma Lambda Beta International Fraternity Incorporated is a multicultural fraternity with historically Latino roots. It was founded in 1986 at the University of Iowa. It was founded April 4th, 1986 at the University of Iowa. It's a social organization and it's independent of any national, fraternal councils at national level. They're not with like NALFO or NIC or NHHL. Yeah. Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity was founded at University of Iowa on April 4th, 1986. Its founder, Baltazar Mendoza Madrigal, along with 17 other men. Mendoza Madrigal, a member of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity, was inspired by the significant contributions of his fraternity to the African American community and recognized a similar need within the Latino community. Because that's what, my organization's all about. I love it. Love the, multiculturalism. The founding meeting held March 7th, 1986 at the Chico Native American Cultural Center. Now the Latino Native American Cultural Center brought together diverse students from different cultural backgrounds to discuss the feasibility of new fraternity. The overwhelming support of collective enthusiasm at the meeting, led to the informal establishment of the fraternity, with its ideology and philosophy solidified on its founding date. They have 18 founders, 1 disaffiliated. One thing I respect a lot about this organization is that instead of something, happening, that raises interest, instead of, just sweeping it under the rug or omitting it, they address it because it did happen and they learn what they can do to grow from it. And then they move forward, which is what I respect a lot. In 1990, that same year, Sigma Lambda Beta assisted with the establishment of Sigma Lambda Gamma sorority, which is, like their sisters. And I just noticed they share, 2 letters, which is, Sigma Lambda Gamma and Sigma Lambda Beta. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I always thought does the boy, did they do the beta because, B boy and gamma because, G girl. I don't know, man. Hey, it's creative. Despite the aid provided in its creation, the sorority is not constitutionally bound to Sigma Lambda Gamma. Soon after the creation of the sorority, Sigma Lambda Beta, along with Phi Beta Sigma, Zeta Phi Beta sorority, and Sigma Lambda Gamma, formed the first interracially mixed family network, or, firm. They got a nickname for it. Was created to embody that shared commitment to unity and mutual support across the 4 different Greek letter organizations. And you know how I feel about, unity. Yeah. In the 21st century, Sigma Lambda Beta's membership grew beyond its Hispanic Latino origins. The organization eventually withdrew from the NALFO due to increasingly multicultural membership and focus. And how we feel about multiculturalism over here. Yeah. Which no longer aligned with the regulations required of NALFO's membership criteria. Motto: opportunity for wisdom, wisdom for culture. Okay. I like that. That's wise. Because they got wisdom in there. But yeah, I like it. Yeah. Their pillars are brotherhood, scholarship, community service, cultural awareness. That's solid. The colors are royal purple and pure white. Their flower is a red carnation. Their mascot's a white stallion, Mustang. Their publication is the El Illuminador. Their philanthropy is Victor Correa, CPR Awareness Day. They have 141 undergraduate chapters, 9 associate, 36 alumni networks, and they have 777 active members and 14,000 lifetime members. Their nickname are the Betas, Lambda Betas, or SLB. The headquarters is in Iowa, and here's the website if you want to go check them out. And they have BetaCom, which is, fraternities, national convention where all the brothers meet up to, get a lot of work done and a lot of stuff done. And do it a lot. The Victor Correa CPR Awareness Day was created in honor of Victor Ziggy Correa Ortiz, a Sigma Lambda Beta member who drowned during an incident where none of his bystanders knew how to administer CPR. Oof. The fraternity encourages its members to host CPR training and awareness events. In 2001, members of the fraternity formed the Sigma Lambda Beta International Fraternity. Oh, hold up, let me say that again. In 2001, the members of the fraternity formed the Sigma Lambda Beta International Fraternities Incorporated Educational Foundation as a 510c tax-exempt organization. The money raised by the Sigma Lambda Beta Education Foundation is used mainly to fund educational and leadership development programs for Sigma Lambda Beta, as well as scholarships that are made available to the undergraduate and graduate members.
They also have an Omega chapter, which is where, in Greekdom, where brothers or members who have passed go to honor their contributions to, the organization, community, country, and the world.
An oral history of the famous Sigma Lambda Beta Rick James stroll. And if you haven't figured it out yet, this is, the outfit and the look is inspired by it right now. You might just see some strolling if you happen to find yourself at, a banquet, wedding, or any social gathering where the brothers of Sigma Lambda Beta are around, but no song gets the betas to the floor quicker than Get It To Me Baby by Rick James. They ain't lying. They are not lying. Just look at that yeah. The stroll was created at Psych Chapter at the University of South Florida. We sat down with a few of our stroll creators to get the oral history of the Rick James stroll. They were at a brother's house in Tampa when all this was put together in 2005. Two brothers came up with a stroll, and they were looking for a song with an old school feel with it, since, they were a 70s baby. And it was with, like, the oldest brother at the chapter, 29 at the time. At the time, everybody was Rick James crazy over Dave Chappelle's "I'm Rick James, bitch" skit. And I had bought a few Rick James greatest hits CDs. So when I saw the tempo of the stroll and I was listening to the CD, Give It To Me Baby, I felt like it fit perfectly. See, again, like, this is what I'm saying, guys. Like, add some history, some love, some meaning, some soul to your moves, your strolls too. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, this is like the most well-known stroll to me. And on top of that, like, I'm pretty sure it's like well-renowned within their organization and just amongst MGC Greek life in general. Like, I'm pretty sure this stroll means something to their brotherhood. Like, it's not just, dance moves. Like, again, guys, add some history, add some love, add some soul to your moves, your strolls, everything, And it will stand the test of time and everybody will want to do it. The process started in their dorm room, one of the brothers' dorm rooms. And they were kind of just messing about it with a week. And then they just started showing other brothers, like, what they were doing, what they were cooking with. One of them said, "That shit is hot." So on the spot, I added hops in the beginning. So as you can see, that this stroll went through a lot of changes as it passed through, like, people's different hands. To the point where, like, they were like, "Oh, we got the finished product." They showed it around to everyone else and they said, "Oh, this is amazing." In MGC, the main frontliner, Junior, said he always wanted a national stroll. And honestly, I can see how this came to be with, like, this much ambition. Because, like, he said he always wanted a national stroll. We kept pushing, put it everywhere, and, just kept working at it. And here we are today. Dang near 20 years later. Dang. His vision was always to have a national stroll, one that everybody knew no matter where they came from. Once it all happened, it spread like wildfire. Years later, going on YouTube, I see brothers in California and Arizona doing the very stroll we at Psi Crap Chapter created. Amazing feeling. Congrats, dude. Congrats. That's a big achievement, actually. Also, I just want to do a few shout outs. First, shout out to my good longtime friend, Paul Wynn. We met a long time ago and we became friends over the fact that, he reminded me of someone, and also that he's very wholesome. But yeah, and also the entire chapter of Texas Tech Sigma Lambda Beta. A lot of the people that have come through in that chapter have had a profound and good impact on my life. Wish you guys the best. SLB is a Latino-based fraternity with multicultural membership and interest. Their founding father, Hoi O, was born in Cambodia, earned degrees in UIC, studied medicine in Guadalajara, and speaks amazing Spanish. Global vibes. Worldly. SLB broke new ground by expanding to historically black colleges, the first two, Florida A&M University and Prairie View A&M University. Coast to Coast chant. The chant of Lambda Beta's Coast to Coast was born in Bloomington, Normal, Illinois at Gamma Chapter hosted Founders Day Ball, thanks to the Brothers Clip and Puppets. The chant LB, oh wait, my bad. Yeah, it was giant. You know what I'm saying? 86 originated at the side chapter. Just one more reason, they're known for innovation. I'm just reading this off, guys. The iconic Sigma Lambda Beta pin was designed by Brother Jewel Rea in July 1994 and 2003. SLB is even the only Latino-based fraternity featured on the NIC fraternity badge roster, trailblazing from day one. Okay. Brother Ron Rodriguez, a founding brother of Beta chapter, was Emmy for the following chapters: Houston, Harvard, and Stony Brook. Goodness gracious, shout out him. SLP has decided to be an independent of any council and to be self-regulating and self-insured. Also, SLP's mission statement is to nurture and further dynamic values-based environment that utilizes their Sigma Lambda Beta. Their mission statement is to nurture and further dynamic values-based environment that utilizes their spiritual
Talent for better for the needs and wants of all people.